Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Carol and the name of my channel is My Blessed Nest. Today I'm participating in a challenge called the Zero Trash to Treasure Challenge, and it's hosted by Sandra at the Schwowin's Nest, and her co-host is Anna of DIY and Crafts with Anna. This is my favorite kind of challenge to participate in because this is the way I was raised, to make something out of whatever you have and spend $0. So would you like to see what I made? Then let's get started. Today I'm starting out with a piece of scrap wood that my husband gave me from one of his projects, and I'm just taking this little sanding block and taking away all the rough edges and then giving the front a quick sand as well. Then you don't want to miss this important step. Just take a wet rag and wipe off all of the residue from sanding. This paint was a garage sale find for only $2. I thought it would be the perfect background color for my project today. After opening up my paint, I gave it a good stir with a popsicle stick, and then I was ready to paint. I used a simple foam brush for the task of painting the background. I would like to take a moment here and let you know that there will be a playlist for this challenge linked in my description box, as well as the links to the host and co-host channels. So please be sure to check out their channels as well as the whole playlist. I made sure to give all the edges a good coat of paint as well. This paint was an amazing bargain for $2. It really gave great coverage. I painted little swatches on a piece of paper so that I could see if the colors that I was picking were going to look good together. Not shown on my swatch paper is a plain matte black paint. Then on the paper I show the Terracotta by Apple Barrel, as well as the Pumpkin Orange by Apple Barrel as well, and then of course the $2 Valspar Simplicity paint that I got at the garage sale. I also will be using artist graphite paper. I save those pieces from each project and reuse them multiple times, as well as a regular number 2 pencil. I will be using this free printable that I found on Pinterest. I will link that below in the description box. And I also have some wording that I used on another craft. I always save all my patterns, and those words say hello fall. So I'm going to be arranging those at the top where I like them, just to get a feel for where everything will go. Then I simply tape everything down. I do use blue painter's tape to tape down my patterns. Next, I will take a piece of graphite paper and slip it between the pattern and the wood. You want to make sure that your graphite is facing down onto the wood. You can use different sized pieces to piece it together. If you have scraps, just make sure that there's graphite under everything that you will be tracing. Then simply take your number 2 lead pencil and trace out your pattern. If you're new to this and you've never done it before, I would love to encourage you to give it a try. It is super easy. And just take a little peek and make sure that your pattern is coming out the way you want. It's really, really simple, and it opens up a whole new world if you don't have a Cricut. Here's how the pickup truck came out. Well, you've done the hard part. Now comes all of the fun. You've basically just created your own paint by number painting without the numbers. So you get to choose what colors, where you want to put the colors, if you want to outline them or not. So just have fun. There's no rules and no right or wrong. Just do what you like. And I will tell you that the key to success is you need to have some very fine paint brushes. Don't use a big paintbrush and try to fit it into a small space. It's not going to work. So it may look like I'm a really good painter, but really it's all in the paintbrush. And of course you need a little bit of patience, so you take your time and get it right. Here you'll see me mixing up a custom color. I'm taking the terracotta and adding some black until I get the desired color that I want. I will be using it on the pickup truck body so that different areas stand out and you can see the definition. So don't be afraid to mix your own colors. It's really simple, and if you get a color that you don't like, then you can start over. This is where this piece of paper comes in handy. I'm testing the color on the paper to make sure that I like it before I put it on my wood. I was really happy with the results. I put some final details on the pickup truck around the cab where I outlined where the window would be. I used a super fine brush, so make sure you check out the brushes at Michael's, Joann's, wherever you shop. You can even get them on Amazon, I would imagine, and just get yourself a whole bunch of different sized paintbrushes. Here's how it turned out so far. Next, I'm going to be adding the words Hello Fall, and really I'm just going to fast forward through this because it's the same process, and you can just use the same instructions that I gave you already for the pickup truck. It's even easier. You're just going to trace it out, and then I chose to paint all of my lettering in the matte black. The last part of my project was I wanted to add some pumpkins into the bed of my pickup truck. Now these pumpkins I used for another project that I did a while back, so I had the pattern on hand. But you could either draw your own pumpkins or you could look online for free patterns. There's free patterns galore online. When I was painting the pumpkins, I used my little palette of all the colors I had mixed, and I just had fun with painting them in. First I used the basic orange, and then I used the darker color that I had mixed for the stems. And then I did some shading, and I just loved the way the pumpkins turned out. I made some lines to show that they were pumpkins, and I just had a lot of fun with those, and I was really happy with the results. Just have at it with your paints and don't be shy. The worst case scenario, you might have to paint something over, but I didn't have to. It turned out just the way I liked it. I hope you enjoyed my craft today. Let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll link that below. Don't forget to check out the playlist as well as the host channels. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.